forgetting about about this workout challenge. I just haven't really been filming. I have been uploading YouTube videos. YouTube shorts, and this week is the fourth week, so it's coming up to being a month by the end of this week. So if you don't know, this is a workout challenge, a 90 days workout challenge. I call, hello, I say 90 days because it just sounds better. But to be honest, it's until the end of the year. So it's going to be like about 4 months. But just 90 days just sounds better. I go to Jim Jeffers too. Yeah. I haven't been Jim Jeffers in such a long time. I just haven't been playing basketball. But yeah, I used to go there a lot. That's my main park that I go to play basketball. But yeah, this workout. Well, today I might be doing it live until I come back. I come back from my morning walk. But yeah, this workout, how it came about, it was I just asked ChatGPT. So if I say consistent workout 5 to 6 times a week, how would I look in by the end of the year? So the picture kind of like impressed me, and that's how this challenge came about. I was already working out and all that. I'm just doing it more strict now, but I'm gonna be showing you guys basically my morning routine right now. So I have already done everything in my room, gotten ready and everything. The first thing that I do, I gotta be quiet because my mom's still sleeping. But this is the first thing that I do. Just come outside. Alright, leave you guys here. Alright. I go get it. So the first thing that I do, you might not see me, but I'm just grabbing the stuff to make it. The first thing that I do, I make this water with sea salt and half a lime. So don't grab too much water, just enough. I'm gonna be here. So the water, I got the lime and sea salt. Now you don't wanna add too much salt or lime, because it is gonna make you feel bad if you add too much of it. So of course, anything that's excessive is gonna make you feel bad, or it's gonna be bad for you. So you don't want too much. You want about this water, or a little bit more than half a glass. You want to go like this to your lime so you can actually squeeze out the juice, so it can be easier to cut it. And you want some sea salt, Himalayan sea salt or Celtic sea salt. They're both fine. I have used Celtic sea salt before, but I'm using Himalayan sea salt right now. Let me get the knife. And you want to just cut half of it and get the squeezer. I think the squeezer is outside, but we're just gonna squeeze it. After that, we're just gonna add some sea salt. So this is not like actual sea salt, it's just like Himalayan sea salt. I would like it to be more of like the sea salt, like the salt, the more rocky one, which is the bigger sea salt, because it gives it a different taste. But right there, you don't want to add too much of it. So it's normally a tablespoon, but I just look at it and I know how much is enough. Since I've been doing this for such a long time. So what I do, just mix it. And now you might be asking what this does. So basically, by drinking this early in the morning, you are hydrating your body even more than just with plain water. So this is like electrolytes. So you just drink it. Oh, hello. I'm finished that. Let's throw this away. Let me see if I have my water bottle in my room. No, I do not. Okay. So normally, I use my water bottle, so I don't drink like water on a plastic cup. But I don't know where I left my water bottle. It's probably in one of the cars. But we're just gonna drink from a plastic water bottle. And it's just I try not to do that because of the chemicals the plastic has, especially when it's mixed with water. So what I do, I just go in my garage. I'll turn the light on in a bit. I just go in my garage, and this is where I work out. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but okay, so what we're gonna do today, this is one of my, let me move this out the way. This is one of my favorite go-to shoulder workouts. So it's gonna be shoulders and traps that we're working out today. We're gonna be doing shoulders and traps. Leo, move. Come on, bro. I don't know what this is here, but anyways. All right, so we're gonna start setting this up. So I wanna show you guys a workout that not a workout, but an exercise that I do with that I really like it, and it really helps out your with your shoulders, since I'm trying to hit shoulders a lot. Hold up, I think my brother just got here. Leo, chill.
Open early, huh?
Yeah, I'm filming. Huh?
You might get to help us to get that shit off the trailer.
Leo,
Are the keys in the truck in there?
I don't know. I think so.
Oh shit, I stepped on them.
Right. So my brother just got here, so the keys are not in there? Alright, let me look for the keys. Hold up. Yeah?
Ahí, ahora. No, pues move this stuff from the trailer. Real quick. Eso es rápido.
¿Cómo está?
Bro. Se va adelante todo.
¿Eh?
Se va adelante todo.
Mhm.
Esto de aquí
Yo, ¿cómo está?
no, está de pinta. Ahora vamos. No, mira, míralo. Espera. Sí, ahora aguanta para pintar. Cuidado, chico.
Yo. Esto se. ¿No se partió a ti?
Ahí en el camión. Vamos con un pinga. Quitamos esto, espérate. Ay, chiquillo, si te puedo ayudar. Coge tú unos dos. Oh, vamos, esto lo pusieron aquí con boca. No.
Yeah, you can't move this shit.
Holy shit, bro. Vamos a tener que... No.
Muchacho. A ver, espérate.
Espérate. 1, 2 y 3. Venga. 1, 2 y 3. Espérate, hay que levantar la... Hay que levantar la... Ven, vamos a levantar la otra. 1, 2 y 3. Vamos a girarlo para allá.
Ahí yo creo que le da las botas.
Bueno. Girarlo para acá.
Entonces, déjalo lejos, espera.
Tapate la espalda. Leo, cállate. 1, 2 y 3.
No.
Espérate, es que no puedo colar.
Leo. Ya, Fede. Alright, guys, I'm coming back.
Engancha, que no. ¿Te cansaste ya?
Yo, where Leo is? Nah,
Leo,
I don't know.
oye.
Leo. Bro, this dog. Leo. Man, so is noisy. And now that I'm looking for him, he doesn't bark at all. Let me close the garage because there's a lot of mosquitoes coming in. The fence wasn't there. ¿Yo soy qué?
Chiqui, ¿qué tal? Pues,
Claro.
vamos a virarlo.
Dale, no, si lo hacemos para allá
Así.
nomás, no importa. Y después tú entras.
Ya,
¿no?
pues adentro me lo veo.
Dale. 1, 2 y 3. Dale para adelante. Dale para adelante y para allá. What are you working on today?
Shoulders.
Oh, okay.
Traps.
What time you get up?
Bro, I'm live.
Right now? Oh, shit. Wow, chico.
Qué bueno. Está muy mal, sí.
1, 2 y 3. ¿Chocó ahí? ¿No? Ah, no, es el palo, que hay un palo aquí. Vamos, vámonos, que eso va enganchado ya. Eso va directo.
Esta misma hora, sí, sí.
Sí, ese es 2. 1, 2 y 3. Dale, que se va enganchado. Suerte, yo lo suelto. No, es la otra.
La otra, ¿no?
La otra de abajo. Ya, bro, we can do this.
Hmm?
We can do this if you want to go back.
No.
Ay,
Make it longer.
make it longer. Vamos a ponernos en piso. Ah, no, espérate, yo le quité el jack, espérate. Ño.
Ah, ya, pues, ya.
Venga, no tengo nada.
Venga. Mucho ejercicio, Matucín.
Ah, pero no está acostumbrado a esto.
Aguare.
Ay, coño.
Ya no tengo que hacer calentamiento
No,
ya.
ya está.
No, esto está duro, ¿eh? No, pues, ¿cuál es ahora?
Ahora sí.
Esto es una herencia de Amazon.
Sí. Está bueno.
Pues digo, te sobró y me lo regaló.
1, 2 y 3.
I'm just washing my hands. I was helping with a trailer, with the trailer outside. Alright, give me a second, I'll be back to the workout.
Está como que...
¿Encendido?
Mira, a ver ahora. Tiene como un falso, ¿no ves?
Está en un cajón.
Si quiere comerlo, ¿no?
También eso, coja con la altamina.
Ajá.
Ya, Golito, estoy usando una altamina. Funciona ahorita mismo.
Ahora sí.
Y se prendió.
Ah, me sirve
Bueno,
el
el uso se prende. Ya,
Vamos a hacer.
de lado. De lado. No, y ahora sí hacer. Tienes que cortar para la derecha. Completo, completo. Mira las llaves. El candado. Ahí. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Corta para allá. No, ya, está todo.
What's that?
What?
A little thing on it.
Una tapa ahí, otro. Ahora. Dale ahí. Cuidado que el lado, chico.
Ya, no, este lado está bien.
Dale.
Tiene que ir ahí.
Suave, suave.
Ya está.
Ahí. Me fuiste. Ahora sí. Ya.
Good job.
Vamos a ir para la cine.
Sí.
No va a luchar con nada. El ticket me lo van a echar a mí. Ah, no va a luchar nada.
Pero dale, que más, métele para allá. Cualquier cosa me llama. Las rampas están aquí atrás, mira.
A verla ahí después.
Sí, ahí están. Abre estas dos cosas y ahí están las rampas.
¿Es una por el medio o...?
No, una por el medio y ahí están las dos.
Ah, ahí está la dos. Ya. Dale, nos vemos.
Dale, animal.
Dale. Isn't this one first? I don't know.
Ahora sí. How do you like the crib with the fence?
Good. It's nice. More privacy.
Huh?
More privacy.
You're a private public guy, right?
Yeah, I'm a private guy.
You are a private. You're a private guy. You're intruding your life, cause...
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
I closed the garage because there's a lot of mosquitoes coming in. Alright guys, I am back now. I'm sorry for taking long. I was helping out on the trailer. So right here what we're gonna do, of course warm up. How I like to warm up, I basically do most of the movements that I'm gonna do, but I do them without weight. So let's say right now shoulders, I'm gonna do this exercise but without weight and just warm up the actual muscle that I'm gonna be working out instead of just warming up doing just stuff people do to warm up. I actually warm up the actual muscle that I'm gonna be working out. I got it. Alright, so we're gonna be doing that one. Of course, we're gonna be doing it with weight. Another one that we're doing is this one right here. So you just take out this. Just take out this bar and you gotta put it more up. Take out that bar and what you're doing. So in this exercise, try to think that there's a pile of money like right in front of you and you're just trying to reach out for it. So like that. The more of like a half circle that you can do is the better, and you're gonna feel it. All right. To the other hand. Another one that you're doing, I think my brother forgot something. Yeah, hold up. It was just to give me back the keys. So another exercise that you're doing. So you want to come up. You want this exercise. So just come right here and then come down. So like I said, what we're focused in, where we're focusing in today is shoulders and traps. So also, and while I am doing every set of every exercise that I finished doing, what we're gonna be doing, and I'll show you guys right now. So every time we're finished, this is what we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna be coming over here and just doing I don't know. We're gonna be doing some I don't knows every time we do every time we do an exercise, we come here and we do a set of that. And that's for traps, of course. And the last thing for shoulders that we're doing, we're gonna, so this needs to go down all the way. And just like we did it going like this, we're gonna be doing it like this now. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna take this, and this is without weight, because this is a warm-up. So what I like doing is warming up without weight, so I can actually warm up the muscle that I'm gonna be working on. So this is all you're doing. Of course, once you come down, control the weight. Come down as slow as possible, and then just come up. I think I gotta open the door for the people that need to. Esta puerta. Open the door for them. Pinga. Holy shit. Okay, I just opened the door for the people that do the grass. So hopefully I get no more interruptions. Alright, so you already seen what we're gonna do. We're also gonna do one of this. So in here, so you're gonna be going like this. And let me get you guys closer. Here, I'm gonna go that side. so you can actually see. So, like I said, we're just gonna be going like this, but so it's gonna be tight grip right here, and just come up like that. We're also gonna be doing that, but now let's start with the first exercise. We're already warmed up. We warmed up the actual muscle that we're gonna be working out. So now we're gonna start with the first exercise, and the first exercise is gonna be a compound exercise, which I already showed you guys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna load up 10 pounds on each side. So of course for shoulders exercise, you don't want to go too heavy. The thing about not going too heavy on shoulders is because with shoulders you can injure yourself really fast. So what you're gonna do in here, like I showed you guys, without weight, like this. Come up as fast as you can. Well, not as fast as you can, but you can come up fast. But go down, control, slow, and then come up. Alright, after you're done with your 10 of those, without stopping, you're gonna do 10 underhand. Alright, done with the first set of those. Like I said, every set that we do, we're gonna do this one. So right there, every set that we do, we're gonna do this. So we're done with that. Take a little break, and then we're gonna continue with this exercise. Put it here so I can get a better angle for you guys. So I'm gonna take a little break, get a water. Oh, I forgot to start my workout. If you don't know, I got this for my birthday, so I'm tracking everything in here. So I just basically started my workout, which I've been started, but I just started it now. So with this, I also been tracking my sleep. So I've been getting a sleep score above 90 every day since I got in this. yesterday I didn't really get that like good sleep. I don't know why. I woke up like completely refreshed like every other day, but my sleep score was an 85. I'm not sure why, but it was an 85. Alright, so let me get this. Alright. So we're going overhand first. Now we're going underhand without stopping. Alright, that's the second exercise of that. Now we're gonna do another trap. But for this one, for the next set that we gotta do for the shoulders, we're gonna raise it, take off the 10s, and put in 15 on each side. So instead of 20, we're doing 30. So it might get a little bit harder. I might not be able to do 10, but I'll probably be able to do 8. All right, here. Let me see if this fan works. No, it's so hot in here, but I'd rather it be hot like this than have all the mosquitoes in here while I'm working out. All right. So it's gonna be the last set for this exercise. So this is gonna be my last set for this exercise, and then we're gonna start the next exercise. Where did I put the water? Oh, over there. All right. So with this, I am basically working hypertrophy training. So what that means is that I am not doing heavy enough weight to make me not get past 6 reps. So with hypertrophy training, the main thing that I'm doing, what hypertrophy training does, it focuses on building muscle. So hypertrophy training, it's gonna build your muscle. It's not like strength training. Strength training is gonna build your strength, but not give you as much muscle growth. So with hypertrophy training, it gives you more muscle growth, but less strength. I'm not on anything. I'm actually scared to do anything like that. So I'm not on anything. But I just know a lot about this stuff because I did take the course to like be a personal trainer. I got the certification, and I just like to read a lot about everything. But no, I'm not on TRT or anything. Good biceps. Thank you. So yeah, with hypertrophy training, you're working out. You're doing like 45% of your max. Whatever your max is, you're doing like 45%. You're doing more reps, and you're doing more reps, and you're working on those reps with it being concentrated. So I'll show you guys right now how your reps will look like. So this exercise that we're doing right now. So with hypertrophy training, you come up. You can come up as fast as you want, but go down slow. Control the weight. That's something I always say. You control the weight does not control you. And that's actually my first merch. So you are also doing more reps with less weight. So you're building muscle, but at the same time, since you're building more muscle, you're also burning more fat. Because the more muscle you have, the more calories you're gonna be burning, and the more calories you burn, the more fat you burn. So right here, after you're done doing that, you go underhand without stopping, and you do the same thing, but just underhand. Another thing about hypertrophy training is also how you rest. So with hypertrophy training, since you're not doing heavy enough weight, you can do a lot of sets. Well, not a lot of sets, but you can do from 8 to 12 sets. But since it's not so heavy that you're using most of your strength, you rest for 1 to 3 minutes. Now, if you're working strength training, of course you're doing more weight, less reps but more weight, and that takes more out of you. So every time you're gonna do the same amount of weight in your resting period, of course you gotta rest longer amount of time than if you're doing hypertrophy training. So if you're doing strength training, you're gonna be resting from 3 to 5 minutes to be able to do the same amount of weight. And with strength training, you're working at an 85% of your max. So you might be able to do from 3 to 5 reps. If you do more than 5, you're not working strength training. Alright, so the next exercise that we're done with this one. I did say we're gonna do some I don't knows every time we're finished with a set. So so I can get a different angle. Alright, so right there. So this is mainly for traps. Alright, so now we're heading to the next exercise. Now the next exercise that we're doing, we're gonna be doing it with, where is it? Right here. So we're gonna be doing it with this. So right here, we're probably gonna start with 10s and then work our way up. So what we're doing right here, let's put this on first. That's the part that you put on. This one, yeah. Alright, so right here, let's put the 10s back on. So right here, what you're doing, you're gonna wrap your hand in here. And this is basically lateral raises. So you're gonna wrap your hand in here. And this is everything that you're doing. You're gonna let your arm extend down. And you're gonna come up. Alright, what we do with this hand, we gotta do with the other. Remove you guys. So hopefully it doesn't hurt my... Alright, so what you wanna do, so your arm is extended, but as you come up, you don't want your arm to be all straight. You want to have a little bit of a flex on your elbow. So, like that. And come down, controlled. And you can come up as fast as you want, but you gotta come down controlled. Right, so right there, I was only able to do 7, and that is not what I'm aiming for. So we're gonna take a weight off for the next set. And most people wouldn't take a weight off just because it looks weak. You lean bulk. Yes, I do a lean bulk. I'm also doing fasting. So what I do, I eat as clean as possible, but I'm doing fasting, so intermittent fasting. So my fasting window is from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's the time that I eat. That's my eating window, and then I just fast for 18 hours. Sometimes I change it up and I do 20 and 4. So fast for 20 hours and eat for 4 hours. Let's get this next exercise. But yeah, that's what I do, and of course that's just gonna help you a lot. Intermittent fasting does actually help a lot with energy, just being with energy throughout your whole day. Yeah, just having more energy, being able to sleep better, having better mood throughout your day, a bunch of stuff. And of course, you're gonna get a calorie deficit. So you're not aiming to get a calorie deficit, but since it's a short amount of time that you eat, of course you're not eating throughout your whole day. You're eating at a certain amount, and it is a small amount, so of course you're gonna consume smaller calories, but you gotta make sure you get your protein in. You gotta make sure you get all your nutrients in. You gotta be hydrated throughout your whole day. You gotta make sure you do all the things. So if you're trying to go into intermittent fasting, I don't recommend it if you don't know how to actually get all your nutrients and all the protein that you need for doing intermittent fasting. But yes, I do a clean bowl. I try to eat as clean as I can. Well, this 90 days challenge is for that, eating as clean as I can and working out 5 to 6 times a week. That's how the challenge started. Of course, I have implemented other things to just be more beneficial and for me to be able to keep on doing it, like getting sunlight in the morning. Now after I finish with my workout, we're gonna go on a walk, which I do every day, and that walk is mainly for you to get exposed to the sun early on. Normally, well, not normally, but one of the best benefits that has, getting sunlight and early in the morning, I mainly do it because it helps you sleep better at night. Even sunlight in the morning helps you sleep better at night. So that's mainly why I do it for. But other benefits that it has, like I mentioned before, with multiple things that I do with the fasting and all that, is make sure you're energized throughout your whole day. It gives you better mood. It has a bunch of benefits. Another thing that I added was cold showers after my walk, which is usually like 45 minutes, 40 to 45 minutes. Sometimes I walk slower, sometimes I walk faster, but it's mainly I'm trying to get to like a mile and a half of just like walking. And if you don't know, walking, well, first of all, walking is gonna be less not stressful, but yeah, less stressful on your joints so it's less stressful than running, and is the least stressful thing on your joints. It's not really stressful at all on your joints. So you're basically able to just walk for at least 30 minutes every day. And then if let's say walking versus running, let's say you walk let's say you start running. All right, 30 minutes. You try to do it for as long as you can. I bet you're gonna give up way faster running for 30 minutes every day than walking for 30 minutes every day. And I don't mean like the 30 minutes, like last the 30 minutes of doing that, but I mean being able to do it for a longer period of time. And walking actually burns more calories than running or basically just doing anything. So if you just walk, it is great for to burn calories. And like I said, it's the least stressful thing that you can do for on your body, and you're able to do it for a longer period of time because it's not stressful at all on your joints. And it is very beneficial. Right now with the morning walk, so the reason I do it, like I told you guys, it is mainly because you're able to sleep better at night. So with this challenge, I gotta sleep better. I gotta be able to sleep at night to be able to get up early and do the same, well, not the same, but do a workout the day after and do basically the same thing that day after. That's the challenge. So I implemented the morning walk just for that, so I can be able to go to sleep early. Another thing that I do at night, at past 8 p.m., I start winding down and start like my routine so I can get into bed. But after 9:30, I don't use no blue light. So blue light meaning your phone, TV, anything that has a screen, I don't use it because that will keep you awake for a longer period of time. So I stay away from that so I can go to sleep early, so I can wake up early the next day and just do the same thing. So let's get this one. This is gonna be the last set for this exercise. Then we're gonna do we're gonna do 2 more and then we're going on the walk. So alright, so we're done with this one. Let's do another trap exercise. So we're gonna add weight because 35 is not enough. We're gonna add weight. I mean, with this, it's not gonna be enough. It's not really that much. It's just saying I don't know. But we also don't want to go too heavy since we are working hypertrophy training. So we want to be able to do at least from 8 to 10 reps. Alright, so now we're heading onto the next exercise. This next exercise is gonna be, so we're gonna take this off. Here, put it here. Let's take it off first. So this exercise is basically, so you grab right here, and then you extend out. You let it bring you up, but you're controlling the weight. And then you just come down. And of course, whatever you do with this hand, you gotta do with your other hand. So right there. Alright, the first one, lift down. Alright, let me get my water. Do you guys want to see a live just like this, but instead of doing shoulders, doing biceps and triceps? So what I do is a bodybuilder type split. So I like to do my triceps and biceps on the same day, basically just focusing on your arms. So biceps, triceps, and a little bit of shoulders. But since today we are doing shoulders and traps, we focus on biceps and triceps. And then the next day we focus on back and chest. After that, we do legs and some abs. I don't really focus that much on abs, because the thing about abs, working out your abs is not gonna give you abs. You're working out your core, which is gonna make your core more compact, more built. But you're not gonna get abs. You're gonna get abs in the kitchen. That's how you're gonna get it. And the reason I don't do abs that much is because that I do the kitchen side. I don't really do exercise for abs that much. What I do for abs is, once I go heavy on a certain workout, you gotta keep your core engaged all the time. So basically, that's what helps me get my core strength, is working out with heavy weight. I'm not saying work out with the heaviest weight you can, no, but just, so let's say one of the main things, you're standing up and I'm doing tricep pushdowns. Now I do tricep pushdowns with slow weight, like I can do them normal, but it's keeping your base and doing tricep pushdown with heavy weight is gonna make your core engaged throughout the whole exercise. So that's basically, I don't work out abs. I just work out heavy enough to where my core gets engaged through the exercise. Alright, we're only gonna be doing two sets of this, because we don't want to go heavy on this. Well, not because we don't want to go heavy on this, it's just because this exercise could be risky, especially if I start adding weight, which I'm not gonna start adding weight, because I know how to take care of my body and not get injured. I'm good, how are you? So right here, what you're doing, so this hand is going behind your head. So this is all you're doing. You just extend your arm out and making sure the weight doesn't just pull you back. You gotta control the weight. You control the weight doesn't control you. And of course, everything that we do with this side, we gotta do it with the other side. And then I'm gonna show you the last exercise we're gonna do in here, and then we're gonna do another exercise with the bar. Alright. So the exercise that we're gonna do now, and it's gonna be the last one that we do in here, like I said. So it's gonna be this. Grab it and just bring it across your body, but try to do like a half circle. So you're trying to come out as wide as you can, and just bring it straight like right here, and then come back while you're controlling the weight. So right there. And that's just how it looks like. I'm not gonna do it now because I just finished with the other one. So once we're finished with all the exercise that we got, we're gonna go on the walk. So let's do the straps. Alright, take a little break, and we're gonna start with this exercise. When did I start the workout? I started the workout about 40 minutes ago. So I started the live about 78 minutes ago, but I had to help out real quick. But I started the workout like 40 minutes ago. Actually, yeah, like 40 minutes ago, because I didn't start my watch in time. I did like one exercise and then I started my watch. Forgot to start it. But yeah, my watch says 37 minutes. But I assume one workout took me 3 minutes, since I'm not resting for such a big amount of time. Alright. There we go. So that's what you're doing. Alright, so right now you're just controlling the weight on the way back, and then you just pull and come out as far as you can. Try to make a half circle with your arm. Well, not a half circle with your arm, with like the range of motion that you're getting. And of course, everything you do with one arm, you gotta do it with your other arm.
Exercise ring closed.
so now, oh, we gotta do the straps now, but here, let me finish this and I'll talk to you guys. All right, so once we're done with this workout, we're gonna go. Well, I just got a notification that my exercise ring closed. I don't know if you heard it, but yeah. So the ring just closed, but we're not done with the workout. Now we're gonna, once we're finished with the workout completely, we're gonna go on a walk. The walk that I go on is usually, I say 40 to 45 minutes, something like that. But it's really like a mile and a half that I try to do walking. The reason I do it is not just because I wanna go on a walk or whatever. The reason I do it is to get exposed to the sun early in the morning. Like I said, being exposed to the sun early in the morning even helps you sleep better at night. So it helps with your mood, it helps with your energy, helps so you don't get a crash during the day. And so you don't get a crash, meaning so you don't feel sleepy throughout your day, especially after like 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. or something like that. But yeah, even when you go to bed, it's gonna help you sleep better. So mainly why I do it, why I go on the walk, sun exposure early in the morning helps you sleep better, and I need to be able to sleep better and sleep early so I can get up and do the workout early and be able to do the same thing for this challenge that is a 90-day challenge. I say that it's a 90-day challenge, but it's not really a 90-day challenge. It's until the end of the year. But yeah, that's mainly what I do it for, so I can sleep better, be able to do the same thing the next day. So I'm gonna put this right here, see if I can get better angle for you guys. So what you're gonna do, so I already said it, but it's making a half circle with the range of motion that you're getting, and coming back, controlling the weight. So don't let the weight just bring you back, like control the weight and come back slow. Alright, this is the last set that we're doing before we do the last workout. All right, so we're done with that exercise. We got one more. And let me get this traps done before next exercise. Alright, so now I'm going to explain the last exercise that we're doing. Alright, so this last exercise Alright, so this last exercise, we're gonna bring it down. Alright, so we're gonna do it without weight. And the reason why we're doing it without weight is because this is not a normal Smith machine bar. This actually weighs 45 pounds. And I'll let it drop so you guys can see that it doesn't just come down slow. So it's actually like 45 pounds. So we're gonna do this exercise right here. We're gonna get a close grip and just do this. And if you don't know, this exercise is also for, oh shit, I almost fell. This exercise is also for your shoulders. So let me bring it a little bit forward. It's very, very hot in here. Alright, now, since we're finishing, I'm gonna open up the garage. Wait, okay, another thing. Once I go on the walk, sun exposure, being exposed to the sun, it is good, especially getting sunlight in your eyesight, like early in the morning. It's also good, but the sun right now, early in the morning, is extremely like hard, especially since the sun comes out from here, and once I'm walking this way, like this straight in my eyes, so I have to look down. So I'm gonna be wearing this when we go on the walk. Alright, so for traps, we're done. We're not doing more traps, but we're gonna finish with this exercise. And I'm also, since I have the big tripod, once I go on the walk, I'm gonna be switching to this small tripod. So I don't have to walk around with a big thing and everyone just looks at me weird. Well, not everyone, most of everybody is still sleeping at this time. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're gonna add the 10 on each side for the last rep. Well, not the last rep, the last set. Bruh. There we go. Hey. So we're gonna be going on a walk and this is the last. Can you show us the motorbike? Yeah, I'll show you guys in a second. Well, I'll show you guys now. But it's the mini ones. It's not the big ones. It's just the mini ones. So you got that one and that one over there. And they actually go very fast. Alright, so we got this last set. Then we're done and we're gonna be doing the walk. We're gonna be walking for about 35-40 minutes. It depends how long it takes us to do like a mile and a half, which is probably not that much, but we're not trying to go for like distance or just doing it for a long period of time. But we're just doing it to get exposed to the sun early in the morning, so you can have. So it can help you, it can boost your mood throughout your whole day. It can boost your energy throughout your whole day. It could have multiple benefits for your body overall, and it will actually make you sleep better at night. So let's get this last set. So this is heavier because I did add the tents on each side. Alright, we are done with the workout. Alright, let me take this off. Alright, so we're gonna be switching to the other tripod. Alright, so I'm putting the other tripod on now. And there we go. Alright. So we just put on the glasses, and we're gonna go on a walk. Alright, let me do this first. So I gotta finish my workout. So we've been working out for 56 minutes. And my workout, probably an hour since I started my watch late. So, let me see. Oh, if you guys can see it. So right there, we're gonna do outdoor walk, start, and let's go on the walk. So, like I said, mainly why I do this walk is so it is to sleep better at night, to be able to sleep better at night. So with being exposed to the sun early on throughout the day, let's go that way first. With being able to, with being exposed to the sun early on, I mainly do it to, like I said, to help you sleep better at night, so I can wake up early and basically do the same thing the next day. Wait for this car to pass. He passed extremely close to me. You got here. Let me clip that. But okay, so being exposed to the sun, it helps with your mood. It helps with you just being energized throughout your whole day. It has multiple benefits for you. Now, after my workout, what I do, I go home, I chill for a bit, so it's like a cooling off stage. So I cool off, and then I take a cold shower. So you don't want to jump directly into cold showers. I have done a video explaining all the benefits that cold showers have. I've done a video before, and it is on my channel. So I have done a video explaining all the benefits that cold showers has. And one of the benefits is also it gives you more energy. So it gives you a boost of energy too, as well. It also helps you with your mood. So basically everything that I'm doing, that I have implemented into this challenge, has a benefit of me being able to do this challenge for a longer period of time. So that's basically why I do what I do. So another benefit, well, not another benefit, but another cool thing the cold shower has, it also builds brown fat cells. And brown fat cells are the fat cells that fight off the white fat cells, which is the visible fat that you see. So basically, just by taking cold shower, by your body being shocked to the cold, it is you're burning fat basically. So with doing cold showers or cold exposure completely, you don't want to do it straight away. So right now, after walking, I don't go home and just take a shower. I cool off, I let my body cool off, adjust to the temperature, and then I take a cold shower. You don't want to just jump straight in, because that is bad. You're going from hot to cold really fast. So that's bad for you. You don't want to actually just go from hot to cold real fast, especially your body getting hot from inside. With me, just by walking, my body is just getting hot from the inside, and then you just bring it to the cold. That's not gonna be good for you. You just wanna cool off for a little bit, and then you wanna take a cold shower. Another thing, if you're working out, especially a hypertrophy training, you don't wanna take a cold shower like directly, like right after doing hypertrophy training. The reason why, it can cancel out the muscle building. So if you're gonna take a cold shower, you wanna wait a little bit after you finish working out. You wanna wait a little bit before taking a cold shower. With me, that's the reason why I go on a walk, I let my body cool off, and then I take a cold shower, because I don't want to just not take a cold shower. It has multiple benefits, which I have done a video before, like I said. But yeah, I don't want to just not take the cold shower. It's actually good. It actually gives me the feeling of like, that's the last thing I have to do on my morning routine. Now I can start my day, and then I just go and make custom shirts, custom designs. If you don't know, I've been doing that. I actually gotta make a video of something I got the other day, of just making custom designs. It might get a little bit noisy right now because they're cutting the grass around here. But we have been walking for a total of 6 minutes so far. Yeah, wait till I'm past all this noise. But yeah, just coming outside and just walking early in the morning has multiple benefits, and it is very, very helpful. And it doesn't really take that much, because you're just walking. You're being exposed to the sun, but you're just walking. Now, normally every day, what I would do to get the actual being more like, not more, but being exposed to the sun, normally what I would do, I would just, for your whole body to get exposed to the sun, I will walk without a shirt. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that today, because I am filming, and yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, if you want the actual benefit, it is better to walk without a shirt, walk outside without a shirt, to be more exposed to the sun. Don't go completely naked now, but just, you can walk without a shirt. That's good. And right now I have my sandals on. I don't recommend just walking and working out with your sandals, but I was doing a little concrete sidewalk yesterday with my grandpa, and the shoes I was wearing got messed up, and it got full of like concrete on top, so we gotta take all which it didn't dry, but still, I'm not gonna wear that today because they're still wet. But yeah, so after this, it's just like kind of like a cooling off stage, and then I take a cold shower, and then it's like I can start my day now, which I gotta make videos and just like edit videos and all that, and make designs for shirts. I think I order like about 15 long sleeves that I gotta customize, and I gotta put the logo of the companies that order it. I gotta put the logo. So if you don't know, I am doing that. If you have a company or just anything, like any designs that you want to put on shirts, hats, coffee mugs, tumblers, basically any fabric, I can do it for you guys. So that's like a business that I am starting with my mom. Let me tell you, holding this tripod up throughout this whole walk is kind of like another bicep exercise, and it probably feels heavier from doing all the shoulder workouts that I did today. But yeah, it is nice in the morning, like, and no one's really awake. Not a lot of people wake up early in the morning, except for going to work early in the morning. And my thing is, if you're gonna wake up early in the morning for someone else, why don't you do it for yourself and just make your body, build your body better? But so now you have seen mostly my morning routine, and it is just that getting up at 6 a.m. Getting up at 6 a.m. just getting ready, making my bed, doing everything. Just when I go outside of my room, first thing I do, drink the water with sea salt and lime. And that's like an electrolyte that hydrates you more than just drinking regular water. After that, as you saw, what I do a workout, usually 45 to 50 minutes, or like an hour and a half, depending on the workout, depending on the muscle group that I'm working, because of course every muscle group, depending on what muscle group you work, it might be bigger, so you might have to give it more attention, so it might take longer. But yeah, I do a workout. After the workout, I do my daily walk of about 35-40 minutes, something like that. Just walk like a mile and a half, and then, well, I do that to be exposed to the sun. Then I go home, cool off for a bit, and then I take a cold shower. Now, I do want to mention, because I don't want you guys to just take a cold shower, because taking a cold shower. So yeah, you could do that, but you also gotta build up your tolerance for cold showers, and you gotta build up how you get into the cold shower. So you don't want to just, right now I just go into the cold shower and I make it cold, but I don't make it as cold as possible. I make it cold, and then I go colder, and then I go the coldest But of course, since I'm in Florida, it's never gonna be the coldest. It's always hot throughout the whole day, and yeah, it's never gonna be the coldest, especially right now since it's still summer. So yeah, we're going into the cold showers. You want to just go in, and basically how I started, just put the water hot. I started a long time ago. Put the water not hot, but like the how you normally take a shower. Just take a shower like that. At the end of your shower, the first 30 seconds are gonna be the worst. I'm gonna say that. You're never gonna be able to not be cold in the first 30 seconds. But how you want to build it up, just take a warm shower, and then at the end start putting it a little bit colder and colder and colder, and then just build up 30 seconds. Don't just start adding time, but start adding like 15 seconds every time, and just like build up your tolerance. Like I said, the first 30 seconds are gonna be the worst, so you're never gonna be able to just like get past that without feeling cold or anything. But yeah, once you get past the 30 seconds, it's not that it's not gonna feel cold, it's that it's gonna feel less cold because your body is gonna adjust to it, and you're gonna be able to spend more time in the cold water. And like I said, cold water has a bunch of benefits. Which I have done videos before explaining all the benefits that cold showers have. And it is great for anyone to just take cold showers. So it has been 16 minutes. So it hasn't been that long, and we're almost at a mile already. So it is, what time is it? It is 8:25. So before 9 I can get all of this done, and most people are not even up already. So basically, by keeping doing this every day, just do this every day, I'm getting ahead of most people, because most people are not really up at this time, especially up at this time doing something for themselves, something beneficial. Most people that are up at this time, you can't really do anything about it, but the truth is that they're up at this time to go to work. And like I said, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna get up early to go to work, let's say on your day off, let's say if you have work almost every day, let's say on your day off, why don't you get up early to do something for your benefit? You're always, if you work, you're always getting up early to do something for someone else's benefit. That's how I think about it. Of course, you can't really do much if you have to get up early to go to your work or anything, because I know I've been there, but I still got up early most of the time to just do something for myself, my benefit. Right, so it is 18 minutes, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over there, go all the way back again, and then come back so we can walk for longer. I was about to say that I left my phone, and then I forgot that I'm live streaming with my phone. See, this is why I wore the glasses. I'm going that way now, and the sun is right in my face. And if I didn't have the glasses, I would have to be looking down the whole time. And that's exactly why I got the glasses. So, what if you guys want to see another live of just a workout? What other body part would you guys? What other muscle group would you guys want to see? Like biceps, triceps, chest, shoulder. Yeah, chest, back, shoulders, legs, abs. What would you guys like to see? I think it's, yeah, almost a mile, 9.1, almost a mile already. But we're gonna go all the way back and go around, and then we're gonna come back home. Oh guys, I also wanted to say, which is one of the most important part. So being exposed to the sun, especially early in the morning, also just being exposed to the sun in general, but I believe early in the morning you can get the most benefits, because early in the morning is gonna make you sleep better at night. It's gonna do all of that. But just being exposed to the sun also can raise your testosterone. And like I said, testosterone is very beneficial, especially for us male. It's the main hormone that you need in your body, and that helps with everything. Your mood, your energy. It even helps burn fat. It helps build muscle. So yeah, it has all the benefits basically that a male needs. So yeah, that's very interesting fact. We just passed a mile, and in 22 minutes and 22 seconds. So yeah, another thing that I want to get, guys, is I'm looking to buy a sauna. Like it's not gonna be like infrared sauna or any of that. It's just gonna be a regular portable sauna. I do want to get that just because I used to use the sauna a lot in the gym. Now I don't pay for a gym membership because I have the gym in my house. But yeah, I do want to get a personal sauna, because sauna has a lot of benefits as well. A lot of benefits, and I just liked after the sauna how it made me feel throughout the day, the energy that it gave me. Is basically how it made me feel. Has a benefits. So everything that I am doing throughout my day, or yeah, yes, throughout my day, anything, it everything has a benefit, and it's making sure that I can keep on doing this 90-day challenge, which is actually until the end of the year. It's not 90 days, but it's making sure that I'm able to do this for that amount of not that amount of time, but for a longer amount of time. And if you don't know, this week, so today it is Tuesday, so it's the second day of the week, but this week is the 4th week, and meaning it's gonna be on Friday. It's gonna be the end of my first month of this challenge. So I got 1 month done, and I am really proud with the change from the start to the first month. I am really proud with the change, and just staying consistent and being able to do what I gotta do. So the other thing throughout my day is the intermittent fasting. My intermittent fasting schedule right now, it is 18 and 6. So I fast until 2 p.m. and then from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's my eating window. So I don't eat nothing after 8 until 2 p.m. the next day. So I fast for a total of 18 hours, and I have an eating window of 6 hours. So in that eating window, sometimes, depending on the food that I'm eating, how much protein, how much calories, how much nutrients and all that, sometimes I eat 1 time a day. Sometimes, depending on the food again, I eat 2 times a day. But I never eat 3 times a day. So I've been doing intermittent fasting for a long time, even after this, before this challenge, like way before. And it is very beneficial for you, and was very beneficial for anyone, basically. But yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Oh, because I want to talk about breakfast. So I have never liked eating breakfast. A lot of people, everyone, basically everyone, says the breakfast is the most important meal of the day. That's not. I don't think that's true at all. I'm not gonna say that's not true, because there's many other things out there, and like whatever you believe, you believe. But I don't believe that's true at all. Breakfast was made up. Breakfast was never a thing. Yeah, the government just made up breakfast just to make more money and to help you, to make you eat more, basically. And to be honest, you don't really need breakfast. If you just skip breakfast, I mean, breakfast was breakfast is made up. government made it to make more money, like most other things. So I've never liked eating breakfast, and the only thing, if I eat breakfast, which is basically just eating before noon, basically if I eat breakfast, it would just be like a steak. That's the only thing that I will eat before noon or before my fasting period. That's the only exception. Because it has a good amount of protein, and it is real protein. So protein bars and all that, it's also just made up. It's like you are getting protein, but it's not real protein. It is real, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's not. It's made up. ¿Cómo está? ¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? Tranquilo. Ahora mismo acabo de hacer el ejercicio.
Sí.
¿Tú sigues yendo a Crunch?
Sí.
Está llenísimo, ¿eh?
Lleno. A las 11 más o menos te pensás.
Yo me compré mi propia cosa y estoy haciendo ahí mismo en la casa.
Ah, coño, pingado. Es que eso se ha puesto, compadre, una cantidad de gente.
No, y después de las 5 eso es como...
No, después de las 5 no se puede ir.
De madre. Dale, cuídate. Alright guys, that was one of the people I signed up to become a member for the gym that I used to work for. He was basically saying that it's almost impossible to go to the gym at basically any time because he just gets full. And I'm talking about the Crunch Fitness. So yeah, it is impossible to go at any time, and I know that is exactly why I got the home gym. And I just do it over here in my house. Alright, so we are ending. Been 33 minutes, almost a mile and a half. So, show you guys. So right there, I don't know if you guys can see it. So right there, almost a mile and a half, 33 minutes. Alright, so now get home, cool off, take a cold shower, and then another thing that I'm doing, which is not really it's not really that beneficial or anything, but I have been holding on to drinking my morning coffee 90 minutes after I wake up. So having it 90 minutes or more after waking up is better than just waking up and just having your morning coffee straight up, because you're not using your own body's energy. You're basically giving your body something to be able to wake up, to be able to do what you gotta do. So that's why I don't drink coffee that early. Now once I'm done with my morning routine and everything, have taken a cold shower, everything, I just come outside, drink my coffee and spend time with my dog. And basically coffee, of course, caffeine gives you a boost of energy. That boost of energy, I use it for the rest of my day, not for actually getting my morning routine done. So I use my own body's energy to get my morning routine done. And we are arriving at my house. Sit down and just talk to you guys for like a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go in and take a cold shower. Alright, let's see what time. So I'm gonna sit down and just talk to you guys for like a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go in and take a cold shower. Just while I cool off, I'm gonna go in and take a cold shower after, and then I'm gonna come have my morning coffee with my dog out here, because he just likes being out here and getting the morning breeze and just like the morning sun. He likes being exposed to the sun, I guess. But yeah, it took us, let me finish it here. Okay, so take it off. It took us, let me do my password. So it took us 36 minutes. You can see it right there, 36 minutes. And the workout right there. We walked a mile in 60 minutes. 22 minutes a mile. And calories, heartbeat, easy because it's just walking, of course. But yeah. Alright, so that Apple Watch, basically that tracker, has helped me track throughout this workout challenge. It has helped me track multiple stuff. It has helped me track my sleep, my workout, my walks. It has helped me track my steps, that I want to get certain amount of steps in. I don't want to just get below 5,000 steps. I want to get above 5,000 steps every day. Of course, I want to work out 5 to 6 times a week. I want to eat as clean as possible, which I am doing. So this week is, by the end of this week, it has been a month since I started this challenge, and I am very proud, and I am happy with being able to stay consistent and just keep on working out and staying dedicated, not having motivation, because motivation is different than dedication and discipline. So motivation is different than discipline. I got discipline because even though I don't want to do it, I have to do it. Motivation, if you have motivation, you want to do something, but you don't stick to it for a long period of time. So that's basically the difference. So yeah, I am very proud of. I was able to lose fat in the how much fat I lost in the first month. How much more tone my muscles and everything looks in the first month. Like I said, this is for about this. I say 90 days, but it's about 4 months or something. It's until the end of the year. But yeah. Now I'm gonna go in, take a cold shower, and then I'll come out and just have my morning coffee and just be out here with my dog, and then just start my day with the print job and everything. So yeah. Peace.